that scared her, and it was easier to make him the villain than admit what she really wanted. A store employee approached, asking if everything was okay. Oscar stepped back and smoothly said he was just catching up with an old friend's family. To me, he added that I should tell Tessa he said hello and that he thought about those 3 days often. That night, I called Tessa and told her about the encounter. She immediately denied writing letters or calling Oscar afterward. I assured her I knew he was lying. I explained that he was in town and had remembered me, even though I was just a kid when everything happened. Tessa said she needed to call our parents because they needed to know Oscar was approaching me. The next day, Dad called Oscar's father. The arrangement was revisited. Oscar's father claimed his son was only in town briefly and would be leaving soon. Dad made it clear that if Oscar contacted me again, the old agreement would be void. A week passed without incident. Then one evening, I returned home to find a small package on the porch addressed to me. Inside was a worn spiral notebook. I recognized it immediately as the type Tessa used in high school. Opening it, I found pages of entries in Tessa's handwriting describing a very different version of those 3 days, one where she willingly went with Oscar, where the bruises came from an accident, where she fabricated the kidnapping story to avoid getting in trouble for running away. The last page contained a note in different handwriting, the truth as many versions. I knew immediately that the journal was a fake, a convincing one, but still a fabrication. The handwriting was close to Tessa's, but not quite right. Some phrases didn't sound like her at all. It was a calculated attempt to make me doubt her story. I called Tessa again and described the notebook. She told me to burn it. This was what Oscar did, twisted reality and created doubt. It was how he controlled her back then. When I asked if we should go to the police, she questioned what evidence we had. A fake journal he would deny sending? It would be her word against his, just like before. That night, I lit a fire in our backyard fire pit and watched the notebook burn, page by page. 2 days later, Mom received a call from Oscar's mother. The conversation was brief, but afterward, Mom looked relieved. She told me they were leaving town for good this time. His father had gotten a job offer in Arizona. When I asked if she believed them, she said she wanted to, but we would stay vigilant. Months passed without any further contact from Oscar or his family. Slowly, the tension eased. Tessa even came home for Thanksgiving, the first holiday she'd spent with us in years. As we sat around the table, I noticed how she no longer flinched at unexpected noises, how she laughed more freely than I remembered.